Okay, so I love Blackstone Griddle products. They're awesome. If you haven't seen my 17-inch video I did on seasoning a Blackstone Griddle, make sure you watch that one. It's actually getting a lot of reviews. A lot of people like it, but it's kind of my own little take on how to season the 17-inch. So here's kind of the progression. So we got a 17-inch Blackstone Griddle, so that way we can take you camping with us. It fits in the camper really well. It folds up nicely, so you don't have that little dome thing that most people take camping that you're trying to lay stuff on. And if you have a camper, it's all about space and weight. That's always your goal. So we start off with the 17-inch Blackstone Griddle. We liked it so much that we went and bought a 36-inch Blackstone Griddle that I'll review later.
You serious, Clark?
That's what we have on our deck. But we live in Wyoming. So if you know anything about our state is the one that it's so windy that when God sneezes, he kind of turns to the side and sneezes, and we get that in Wyoming. That's how hard it blows here. So we love to use the griddle. There's some people that go out there and tough the wind, but I found out that unless you have the wind screens or something, it kept blowing our flame out. So we thought, well, what could we do? You know, we could still be able to griddle in the winter, make the steaks, the cheeseburgers, that kind of stuff, but do it somewhere where we're a little bit inside. And so what we found out is we set up a griddle in the garage here that I'm gonna show you guys. It's a 28-inch one, but I do have one major tip that if you stay tuned to the end, I'll let you know what that is. So what we did is this is the 28-inch Blackstone Griddle. This griddle has been awesome. What's really nice about it is it's got like a pretty compact design. It's right in our garage. So what we did, because I didn't want anything spraying on the walls, is I put like a galvanized piece of steel here that I sprayed and coated so it could wipe off easy. I set this up here, and then I put the 28-inch Blackstone Griddle right in front of it along with some rubber mats just to kind of keep it slip-proof and clean and everything. And then I got a garbage can over here, and then my paper towels up here, and everyone knows if you have a Blackstone Griddle, you're using paper towels. So this thing has been great. It's been a safe setup. I know people are gonna say, well, is that safe, Eric? Well, it's been good. It's right by the door, so I can hop out here, check on the food, and hop back in. Of course, the big thing is you gotta keep your garage door open. So don't forget that, obviously, when you're griddling. They do recommend you don't use your griddle indoors. So I have had some people say, hey, Eric, can you use the 17-inch in your kitchen? They recommend you don't do that, and I'll explain why later. So the 28-inch one, if you did something like this, make sure you keep your garage door open. And you know, this is a good size. So if you're looking to do something similar. I also have the garbage can set up over there. The 28-inch does have the little table here, and then it's also got a shelf underneath just to kind of keep your extra stuff. Now, if you did need to, it's designed where you can roll it out or roll it somewhere else if you had to. But like I said, setting it up this way has just been a great option for us. It made it quick, it made it easy, and I could pop right out the door there to the garage and run back in. So pretty simple process, simple setup, but I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so I promised you one tip, and this is huge. Everyone asked me this question. It came up on the 17-inch Blackstone Griddle seasoning video I did. If you look down through the comments on that one, you'll see the questions that I got on it. And it all came down to, Eric, I want to use my griddle in the kitchen. I want to set it up just like I would grill eggs or whatever. So people are asking me, can I do that? Should I do that? I'm going to tell you just what Blackstone recommends. They say don't do that. Don't griddle. Don't use your griddle inside. It is a safety hazard, so I'm just going to disclose that to you. So what we did, like I said, with the 28-inch Blackstone griddles, we set it up in the garage. But the tip that I have for you, the number one tip that we found out is if you have a car in your garage, make sure you take it out of your garage. Put your car in the driveway. Keep your garage door open, obviously. You want to have that ventilation. We found that out the first time. So the first time I had this all set up, all beautifully. Everything was there. Fired up the griddle, and I actually, after cooking the steaks and everything, I looked at the car and I'm like, what is this stuff on the car? It was like this film. And so I still, for those of you out there that understand propane, I swear it has to do something with the propane but I couldn't hardly get it off. I mean, I had to scrape, I mean, I had to scrub it and scrub it. I mean, it was a pain. So my number one tip is make sure if you do griddle in the garage or you want to set something up similar to this, that you take your car out of the garage so that we don't have that film on it that you're having to deal with. So that does bring me back to the kitchen. That is one of the reasons why, outside of just safety, I started thinking about it. I was going, gosh, if we had our griddle in the kitchen using it, I can't imagine what would get on our cabinets, on our counters, the stuff you don't see. The only reason I saw it on the car is because you start looking through your window and it's got that haze and you're like, what is that? So, number one tip, take your car to the garage. And I guess just to reiterate, make sure you open your garage door. Be safe if you're grilling in your garage or anywhere. Make sure you're safe, make sure you don't have fire hazards around. If you are gonna do something with the garage like I did here, make sure you put something up against your wall so that way if you get grease splattering or something like that, it doesn't go anywhere. I like that, it's been perfect for me and I can just wipe it off and go on. So, hope you liked this video, hope it helped you. If it was beneficial for you, please hit the like and please make sure you subscribe, really appreciate that. And happy griddling.